working. If your garage won't open, call us. If you need a new paint job, call us. If you try to do the work yourself and your wife won't talk to you, call us. 914-665-0106. Quick Link Construction. No job too big, no job too small. Just call us. 914-665-0106. 914-665-0106. We have the experience. Quick Link Construction.
Lovebird Records presents the newly released tribute album from Keith Cole entitled Rock With Me. It's 13 tracks including the astute cover of Delroy Wilson's Who Cares?
Who cares? Who is right or wrong? Right.
Keith Cole also sings homage to Jabi Bunny Wailer.
How does it feel to have been on the ballroom floor?
This newly released 13-track tribute album is readily available in record stores and on all digital platforms. It's the brand new album Rock With Me from Keith Cole. Pick up a copy today and help play tribute to these icons in reggae music.
Rock with me, baby. Rock with me, baby. Yeah. Rock with me, baby.
Honey, you know, I just get a call from Mama again. She told me she haven't received the barrel as yet. Which shipping company did you use to send it off?
Last year, no. I want to do now.
You say, honey, you know you drink too much. I bet definitely your mother you'd have used the right company.
Simpson Shipping Enterprise. Weekly sailing to all destinations. In Jamaica, they go to Kingston and Montego Bay. Also ship to Europe and South America, East Africa, New Zealand, and Australia. We offer door-to-door service to Jamaica, Guyana, and England. Simpson Shipping Enterprise, 17 Mount Vernon Avenue, New York. Telephone 914-663-9216 or 914-663-9218.
Yeah, go on like a yeah, mama. You feel me, mama? I remember telling something. You used to Simpson Shipping?
Then go Jamaica, Kingston, and Montego Bay, all over the Caribbean Islands.
CB Jerk Center, 150 West 3rd Street, Mount Vernon, New York. Dining or takeout available. Call us 646-294-3939 or 917-870-4088. We're open Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. Sundays, 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. On Fridays and Saturdays, our seafood weekend starts from 11 o'clock. Check out our extensive breakfast and lunch menu. For breakfast, we have ackee and saltfish, corned beef and cabbage, callaloo and saltfish, corned beef and macaroni, liver or kidney, curry chicken back, brown stew chicken back, cook up saltfish, salt mackerel. Also check out our lunch specials: oxtail, cow foot, stew pork, tripe and beans, stew peas, jerk pork, jerk chicken, fried chicken, stew chicken, barbecue ribs, curry chicken, curry goats, pepper steak, escovitch fish, brown stew fish, and roast fish, jerk pork with bread, jerk chicken with bread. Plus, we have catering services available. Call us 646-294-3939 or 917-870-4088. We also have delivery services with Uber and DoorDash. Check us out on Instagram at CB_Jerk Center. Call us 646-294-3939 or 917-870-4088. CB Jerk Center, 150 West 3rd Street, Mount Vernon, New York.
You're locked on to the number one radio station. Number one radio station.
They play the best music.
Number one. The best music for your listening pleasure.
When you are hungry, come to Kulu Runnings Restaurant. Located at 1802 Nereid Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx, we specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Kulu Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food.
The 5 o'clock hour is hot on Fit FM 96.7, www.fitfmja.com. Your life, your music with Lady D, Denise Gomez, Inside the Zone. Catch me on Monday at 5 p.m. for the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. And on Friday, yes, at 5 p.m. for Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. From abroad to yard, Trelawney, me love on you.
see what's going on. What's going on? Thursday. Thursday. Okay. Let's get the show going here. Okay. Alrighty. Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing out there? Let's see. Can you hear? I'm sure you can. Good evening, everyone. What's going on? What's going on? It's Thursday, and I'm ready to go. What time is it? 21 minutes after 6 o'clock. It is day 2 in the month of November. Yep. And I'm so pleased that I'm here, you're here. As a matter of fact, I'm not only pleased, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful to be here. How are you feeling? Yes, I can close my eyes. I told you I have a crystal ball, so I can see you. I can see you with my eyes closed. By the way, the weather is settling in nicely. Wouldn't you say? I feel like we could just sit beside each other and have tea. You want to have some tea with me? Man. And I'm wondering, what is Thanksgiving Day going to be like? That's where I am already, my head all the way, my brain, my heart, my mind, all the way over to Thanksgiving already. And we're only in day 2. But what can I say? You can just anticipate, can't you? Of course. Nobody's going to take that away from me. So while the crystal ball is showing me that you're tuning in via your home, your office, your motor car, you're perhaps in a beauty salon, a barbershop, a hospital, a deli, and a restaurant, of course. Now it is time for me to ask you what's going on. And to remind you, the show is brought to you by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Narita Avenue in the Bronx. Clap, 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 clap. Applause. Yeah. My sponsor, my major sponsor. Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm broadcasting this evening on Linkage Radio 101.7, 104.5 FM. I'm also on www.CaribbeanVibesRadio.com. That's Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. Good evening, Mr. Wilby. I sound like Gloria. I'd like to say hi to Touch FM Radio 90.1, Fit FM 96.7 in Jamaica. Yes, I'm broadcasting, of course, in Western and Central Jamaica. That's St. Anne, Brownstown, St. James, St. Elizabeth, Hanover, and Westmoreland. And of course, it's center stage this evening, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. Inside the Zone, one of these days I'm going to ask all those of you who have been listening if you can tell me what is it that I usually read for my summary, right? The blurb about the show. When I say Inside the Zone, it's a culture-centric radio program that connects the Jamaican diaspora and international audiences globally. You think you can remember all of that? Yeah, the show's content captures its people's social, cultural, and collective views on issues that affect their communities. Family, health, finance, education, immigration, housing, wealth management, life and health insurance, real estate, food insecurity, and more. Inside the Zone is broadcast on Mondays 5 to 7 p.m. and Thursdays 6 to 8 p.m. And on Saturday mornings at 10 with Saturday morning runnings. Yeah, we're having some great times over there. If you've never stopped by, I invite you to come this Saturday morning. What will we be talking about? Mother-in-law drama. Mother-in-law drama. That's on Saturday. Welcome, everyone. What do I have lined up for you this evening? Well, what can I tell you? Inspirational Zone is coming up. We get our praise on with great gospel music. News Zone, a rebroadcast of the news courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service. And in Music Zone this evening, it's Disco Music Thursday. Yeah, a little disco in the bones. Then, of course, in Zone Facts, I do have some information for you about Alzheimer's. It's Alzheimer's Awareness Month. I do have some fast facts for you on Alzheimer's. And in open discussion this evening, what precautionary measures would you consider putting in place if you decided to move back to Jamaica? What precautionary measures would you put in place if you decided to move back to Jamaica? You can share that with me. Our telephone number is 914-297-8911 and 914-297-8911. If you're just joining us after several weeks and you're wondering, I'm dialing 914-600-4228 and I'm not getting through. Why? Where did Linkage Radio go? What happened to the phone line? We changed our telephone number. Yes, we did. It's now 914-297-8911. Would you like to log that for me? Log it so you can memorize it, Write it on your slate, in your exercise book. Write it with the stone. Mark it out, right? And you can't forget. So I'd like to say hi to you. Don't forget to my YouTubers, I'd like to say good evening, good evening. So King Ryan was first in the house, followed by Pat. Then we have Sharon. Tony's here. And I'm inviting you to share the link with at least 5 persons. At least 5 persons. Invite them to come on over and watch the show. I'm ready to get my praise on. How about you? Good evening, Vero. It's nice to see you. And to my audience on 104.5, 101.7, what would I do without you? You've been here with us for such a long time. Linkage Radio, Dea. So I'm about to get into our inspirational zone, and I invite my callers to hold your calls for a moment. I will not be accepting any calls at this time. Let me get over the hump of my inspirational zone, and then we can talk. Good evening, everybody. It's a pleasure being here. I always enjoy coming here. I tell you that all the time. I look forward to being here. I do. Because, why? Because of you. When I think of you. Yeah, man.
Yo, it's Triantle alongside Luxia.
Inspirational Zone.
Love never fail. We stick closer than the train to the rail. Sing it.
I love you, Lord.
No bad.
For your mercy never fails me.
Never feel like you.
All my days, I've been held in your hands.
Like a baby in a pram.
From the moment that I wake up till I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God.
Every day we have to sing it out.
And all my life you have been faithful.
But now I haven't been good to you.
And all my life you have been so good.
So wonderful.
With every breath that I am able.
With every breath
I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice.
Yeah, me love no.
You have led me through the fire.
Hot fire.
In darkest nights, you are close like no other.
Better you believe. Me know you as a father, know you as a friend. Closer than a brother, you stick to the end. Cause I'm on a living at the goodness. The goodness of the Most High, Jah. Come again, yeah.
And all my life you have been faithful.
Even though I wasn't good to you.
And all my life you have been so good.
With every breath that I'm able, I feel give thanks and praise, got me stable. I'm gonna sing it. Of the goodness, it's running out.
And your goodness is running after, running after me.
It's running and it's running out.
And your goodness is running after,
never slow.
running after me.
Running.
With my life laid down, I surrender now. I give you everything.
Cause I love how your love is running. Running.
Your goodness
Never
is
stop,
running
never
after,
stop.
running after
You see me running and running, yo.
And your goodness is running after.
Okay. Just stick and stay with me. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back with some more music for you in Inspirational Zone. And I'm going to complete this song because it's a new version and I love it. I was here just rocking in my chair. So you just come up. Good evening, everyone. It's Linkage Radio 104.5, 101.7, and Inside the Zone with Lady D on the YouTube channel. So welcome, everybody. Your goodness is running after me. Run me down, run me down, run me down. Okay. Alrighty, so I'd like to welcome you to the show. I think they need to work on that for me. So welcome everybody. Just a little taste of your goodness is running after me. And you're feeling good? I hope so. It's Thursday and I'm looking forward to Friday, then Saturday. So I'm in the hope line. How about yourself? You're in the hope line too? I hope so. So I'd like to take you now to, of course, it's News Zone, a rebroadcast of the news courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service.
Good day, I'm Lisa Rowe, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, November 2, 2023. The Bureau of Standards Jamaica, BSJ, is revising the country's building codes through government funding of $100 million. The BSJ is also receiving funding from the Planning Institute of Jamaica, PIOJ, to update the codes. Director of Standards at the BSJ, Julia Bonner-Duet, gave an update as she addressed this week's meeting of the National Disaster Risk Management Council.
So we have 11 codes being updated, and they're in 10 subject areas. The 11 codes handle areas such as, for new buildings, they have a building code for new buildings, large buildings. They have one for the existing buildings that are not necessarily up to code, and you have one for small buildings and residential buildings. And in Jamaica, we are unique for small buildings because we make small buildings with slab roofs, and we continue to do that.
The codes are referenced in the Building Act, and the Ministry of Local Government is responsible for monitoring the implementation of the codes.
The Bureau is also working with PIOJ, as I said before, JSIF, Jamaica Fire Brigade, Social Development Commission, and others to ensure that the codes are properly implemented and effective.
The BSJ is now conducting training with different stakeholders on the provisions of the building codes. Training on the Jamaica Fire Code started on Monday with personnel from the University of Technology and the International Code Council ICC. Mrs. Bonadouet says the limited damage reported from Monday's earthquake is evidence that Jamaica's building standards stand up well in a natural disaster.
I think generally speaking, across the world, persons kept on following what is the ill effect of this earthquake, and Jamaica stood strong.
As the post-earthquake assessment continues, local government minister Desmond McKenzie is commending the National Emergency Centre and Disaster Risk Management Council for their responses during and after the event. The minister commended the teams during Tuesday's sitting of the House of Representatives. He says the rapid response system to deal with disasters were operational within 30 minutes of the earthquake.
This rivals the best international practice for immediate disaster assessment and emergency response. And I say this against the backdrop that this event has served as an important test of our response capabilities. And it was proven, Mr. Speaker, that the system works and that the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management is on top of its game.
The minister says assessment of the national infrastructure so far is limited, but points to most of the services provided by various agencies now being operational.
Minor damage to the National Water Commission. Customers are still being provided with portable water. The Jamaica Public Service Company is back in full force. The services that are provided by the two major telecom companies had some struggles. They are fully back. We have seen activities being returned to our hospitals and health centers, and the services are still being provided both for inpatient and outpatient services.
The Ministry of Agriculture will be increasing support for vegetable farmers who have been facing losses due to different climatic and weather conditions. Portfolio Minister Floyd Green says farmers have been suffering tremendous declines in the production of vegetables due to the drought suffered for much of the year, elevated heat, and more recently, intense bouts of rainfall.
So we have seen losses over the last month in parts of Portland, in parts of St. Thomas. Unfortunately, some of our vegetable belt in northern Clarendon.
Minister Green was addressing Wednesday's post-cabinet press briefing at Jamaica House. The Meteorological Service has advised that a broad trough, currently located across the central Caribbean, is producing a large area of cloudiness with showers and thunderstorms and is expected to linger across the region through to Friday. The authorities have warned that likely soil saturation due to persistent rainfall across eastern parishes and St. Catherine over the past few days may mean flash flooding and possible landslides with additional rainfall. Minister Green says his ministry is keeping a close watch on the weather systems.
The continued rainfall with the saturated soil doesn't augur well for farmers, especially in eastern Jamaica. So we're going to put additional support to those vegetable farmers to help them bounce back, especially as we look towards the Christmas.
Meanwhile, small farmers have been assisted in reaching over $1 billion in sales through government's Agri-Linkages Exchange ALEX platform. The ALEX platform is a collaborative initiative between the Tourism Enhancement Fund and the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA. It connects small farmers with hotels and restaurants across the island to expand their market avenues. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett says this milestone of $1 billion in sales reflects the impact of the tourism value chain on small businesses. He gave the update during the ministry's annual strategic planning retreat held recently at the Montego Bay Convention Center. The minister also revealed that tourism loan disbursements through the National Export-Import Exim Bank have surpassed $1 billion for 2023. And finally, 3 major activities have been planned for this year's local observance of World Town Planning Day on November 8. The National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, is leading Jamaica's observance. Activities include a church service slated for the Portmore New Testament Church of God in Bayside on Sunday, November 5, A symposium will be hosted at the National Housing Trust Overtime Facility in New Kingston with keynote speaker Prime Minister Andrew Holness. And a 10-day school tour began on November 1.
We are proud that we are engaging the students at this level because of the importance of urban and regional planning to Jamaica.
NEPA's senior manager of the Spatial Planning Division gave the update during a recent JIS think tank session. Recognition of World Town Planning Day started officially in 1949, and Jamaica began commemorating it in 2001. It is being observed this year under the theme Building Resilient Communities and Cities Through Smart Solutions. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Lisa Rowe. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back. That was News Zone, a rebroadcast of the news courtesy Information Service. Good evening, everyone. My name is Lady D. Denise Gomez, host and producer of Inside the Zone. Inside the Zone started on June 5, 2006. Just in case I have to do a quiz. June 5, 2006, and it has been a journey. I'd like to say hi to someone celebrating their birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, somebody. Happy birthday to you. Yes, it's a birthday, and you're perhaps celebrating your wedding anniversary. I had such a good laugh. A good friend of mine recently said to me that when the anniversary segment is being recognized at church, they get very distressed because that person is not married. And so, you know, when all the other couples who are celebrating their birthdays, their anniversary get up, and so they're like, oh, I'm over this. So happy anniversary to a couple out there today. And we're not going to play hate. I am lauding you. So you stay there. Lord have mercy, Jesus, I tell you. So hi to somebody. Celebrating an anniversary. Of course, you know, the most famous part of this recognition piece Lord, is that a baby was born today. Somewhere in the world, life came and a baby was kicking and screaming, or perhaps they had to give two good slap for the cry to pop out. But that aside, we're so grateful that baby came into the world. Stay with me. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Don't miss How Excellent, Judith Gale's birthday celebration and 8th album launch gala presentation, Saturday, December 9, featuring MC Liz Black, performances from Judith Gale and guests Dr. KJ, Jabez, DJ Nicholas, a fashion show, 5-course meal, lots of giveaways and a prize for the best dressed male and female. What a celebration! Saturday, December 9 at Astoria World Manor. Cocktails at 6 p.m. Showtime at 7 p.m. Contribution $110. Part proceeds in aid of the Judith Gale Ministries Foundation Limited, Jamaica. Visit eventbrite.com for tickets or call for more information. 516-789-7376 or 929-353-3961 or 347-645-3477. How Excellent with Judith Gale and Friends is sponsored by KGT Designs and Rentals, One of a Kind Realty, Tinkerbell's Luxurious Makeover, and CGA Immigration. How Excellent! Judith Gale's birthday celebration and 8th album launch gala event, Saturday, December 9 at Astoria World Manor. God must get the glory. See you there.
For 2 days, the 5 o'clock hour is hot on Fit FM 96.7, www.fitfmja.com. Your life, your music with Lady D, Denise Gomez, Inside the Zone. Catch me on Monday at 5 p.m. for the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. And on Friday, yes, at 5 p.m. for Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. From abroad to yard, Trelawney, me love her.
Did I tell you it's Disco Music Thursday? Yes, it is. You know I bring you the best in roots rock, reggae, R&B, disco, gospel, calypso, and a host of other selections, aired right here on this buzzing and buzzing station. 6:44 p.m. My name is Lady D, Denise Gomez. Welcome, everyone. that's my disco music Thursday for you right here on Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. Good evening, everyone. Our telephone number is 914-297-8911. If you'd like to call and say, hey, Lady D, I'm here. Or, Lady D, I tell you, your program just flows. You have your segments and they just run and I can just sit back and listen. And I appreciate that. If you would like to call me, however, and just say, hi, Lady D, how are you? I'd be so happy to talk to you. 914-297-8911. It's Linkage Radio 104.5, 101.7. Don't forget that we must say hello to our friends over there at CaribbeanVibesRadio.com, Touch FM Radio 90.1, and Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music, broadcasting in Western and Central Jamaica. Hello, everyone. 10 minutes now to 7 o'clock, and so I am now taking you to my Zone Facts segment, Fast Facts on Alzheimer's. I have to pay attention to these details because sometimes we're so busy enjoying our own lives that we forget that there's something that is being recognized, whether it's a condition or some event of some sorts. Then, I'm here to just bring you in the know, or as we would say, bring you up to speed. Fast facts on Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's disease is a brain disorder that slowly destroys memory and thinking skills and eventually the ability to carry out the simplest tasks. Which means whatever you're able to do right now, your hands can move, your limbs, right? Do it. Don't put it off. Because if, God forbid, this happens to us, if we don't use what we had, then we're going to lose it, okay? In most people with Alzheimer's, symptoms first appear later in life. Estimates vary, but experts suggest that more than 6 million Americans, most of them age 65 or older, may have Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is currently ranked as the 7th leading cause of death in the United States and is the most common cause of dementia among older adults. Oh boy. Keep me, Lord, and touch yourselves. Oh, pray over yourselves. Dementia is the loss of cognitive functioning, thinking, remembering, and reasoning, and behavioral abilities to such an extent that it interferes with a person's daily life and activities. The cause of dementia can vary depending on the types of brain changes that may be taking place. Other forms of dementia include Lewy body dementia, frontotemporal disorders, and vascular dementia. It is common to people to have mixed dementia. Oh boy, a combination of 2 or more types of dementia. And finally, participating in Alzheimer's disease clinical trials can help scientists learn how the brain changes in healthy aging and in Alzheimer's. Everybody, those with Alzheimer's or mild cognitive impairment, as well as healthy volunteers or with or without a family history of Alzheimer's, may be able to take part in clinical trials and studies. So, some fast facts for you on Alzheimer's, but again, those of us who don't want to or don't feel like and all kinds of stuff, I would say do what you can now. Do what you're able to now. Okay? We don't know what our aging experience will be like. We really don't. So I, for one, am not taking anything for granted. Whatever I can do now, I'm doing it. Because, again, I don't know. 914-297-8911. More music for you. At 7 o'clock, of course, I have my open discussion segment. In our open discussion segment this evening, we will be talking about let me read it for you because I had to script this so I wouldn't just be talking off the top of my head. What precautionary measures would you consider putting in place if you decided to move back to Jamaica? What would that look like for you? I'd like to know. Tell me. I'm curious. Because a lot of you are planning to go back home. And there are certain things that you don't know that you should put in place before you go. You don't just show up. No, you don't.
Turn the beat around. Love to hear percussion. Turn it upside down. Love to hear percussion. Love to hear it. Blow hard to just sound pretty. Your body, let's keep moving to the nitty gritty. But when you hear the
I tell you. So I see that Ryan and Eva, they're a bit challenged. The feature coming up in a few minutes. Oh, I tell you, boy. Tony. Tony says, I'm not going to get any work done if you keep playing these songs. Ha! I tell you, man. So make sure your knees are good because, you know, certain disco require a lot of movements. Especially on the legs. I just feel I have to play another song before I get into the feature. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's 4 minutes after 7 o'clock, and I'm going to keep the momentum rolling here. I feel like playing this one. You all know this one, don't you? Yeah, I think you do. Disco Music Thursday, right here on Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. 5 minutes after 7 o'clock.
Between our
I wonder who has Lady D on their flat screen, the very big flat screen. You need to get me up there, man, with your surround sound. Let the music play. You won't get away. Just keep the groove and he'll come back to you. Let the music play. You won't get away. This groovy can't ignore. He won't leave you anymore. I should be on the Times Square big screen, right, Ryan?
He tried pretending a dance is just a dance, but I see he's dancing his way back to me. Yes, he discovered we are truly lovers, magic from the very start. 'Cause love just can't be proven, and it don't be moving, even though we danced apart. So we started dancing and love put us into the groove. As soon as we started to
You know, King, I can't with you. You know what he's here saying, everybody? Up in the club. Oh, Lordy, I can't tell you. It's my Disco Music Thursday. Well, we're in the club. Epiphany, which one? Your watches and your clocks. It's 7:15 p.m. I'll be back with the music. But of course, I have my feature this evening. It's some facts for you, those of you who are planning to return to Jamaica. And all you know, you're going. You don't know you need a TRN. You don't know you need certain things. You don't know anything about clearance at the wharf. You have no idea. You're just planning to go back to Jamaica, process. But it's more than that. So, welcome to the feature, courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service. Get the facts.
Welcome to Get the Facts. This is the program that provides you with information on government's policies and initiatives. I'm Theodore Henry. Clearing cargo without physically needing to be there to inspect it, facilitating a less burdensome clearance process, plus an efficient interagency electronic system to see the process to the release of the cargo. That's the major reform that's taking place at the Jamaica Customs Agency, the JCA. The agency has rolled out its contactless clearance process for non-commercial imports, and to explain the operations is Director of Cargo Imaging, Kingsley Henry. Welcome to the program, Mr. Henry.
Thanks, Theodore. My pleasure to be here, man.
All right, so I want to get an idea of what's the norm and what you're aiming at. Now, one of the things that we said in the intro is that not needing to be physically present to clear cargo.
Right. So that implies, right, that you are currently required to be present.
Right.
And as a man who has shipped barrels before, you
right.
you understand how the process works.
Yes.
So let me just highlight a certain points in the process as it exists and tell you where we're trying to get. So currently, when you ship something and it comes into Jamaica, you go to an agent, the agent who you shipped with, and that agent prepares the customs declaration. That is done electronically. Okay. So you provide them, so you tell them, right, in the barrel I have a TV, maybe a small one can fit in there. You have some groceries, you tell them that you have that, and you tell them the value, etc. And they put information on the customs system and submit that to customs. Of course, there are charges that you must pay them.
Right.
So you pay them the charges, and then they send you on to the next step in the process. Right? So you go to the warehouse, if you can find it. And when you go to the warehouse, what happens, right, is that you have charges to pay at the warehouse.
Right, you go to the office.
Yeah, you go to the office and you
Okay.
pay, and then you come back and you sit in the waiting area. And then you go to the customs cashier, and you have to pay customs now before goods are inspected. That was a recent change as well.
You're just explaining it, and I'm feeling physical.
Right. So you pay customs, and you're waiting now for the warehouse to bring the goods to the inspection area. So your barrel comes up to the inspection area. Maybe you're waiting, if the time is not so busy, maybe you're waiting 30 minutes, an hour. In a busy time like Christmas is coming up, maybe the wait is 4 hours, 5,
It's
6,
just today is for
7,
customs.
8, right? And the goods come, and the customs officer comes out. They are number you on the floor, and they say, all right, Mr. Henry, open your barrel, take out the stuff so I can see as far down as possible.
Right.
Move on to the next person, do the same thing. Officer return to the office to finish some paperwork, then return when you are ready and say, Mr. Henry, you're ready. Does the inspection, return to the office again, complete the report, generate a release, and send you to the warehouse to get a gate pass, which is authorization to take the goods from the warehouse. Right? Sounds tiring, right?
It is tiring, yes.
So what are we changing essentially?
Please.
Let me start at the major part, which is the inspection part. So you have to sit and wait for customs to be ready to inspect your cargo, for the warehouse to produce it. Right? That happens after the cargo would have been taken out of the container, scanned, and placed in the warehouse, usually a few days after you turn up. What we want to do now in the process is to say, once your declaration is in the system, and that can be submitted once the customs manifest is in the system, right? So when the ship sails from Miami, there's a manifest that says everything that is on the ship. There's a manifest that says what is in the container. Once that is submitted into the system, your agent can reach out to you and get information from you and submit the customs declaration even before the vessel arrives in Jamaica.
The reach out isn't, Mr. Henry, can you come to the office?
No, the reach out is, Mr. Henry, we are ready to submit your declaration. Can you provide information as to what is in your shipment and the value of that, right? Do you have any invoices? Can you scan those and send those to us or email those to us, right? The agent can submit the declaration even before the vessel gets to Jamaica.
Right.
And then communicate to you what the assessment is for custom duties.
So this will speed up the clearance if it can be done before?
It will speed up the clearance.
Okay.
So they'll communicate to you and say, well, since you have a standard barrel, there's a little TV in there, and you have the invoice for it, all right, your charge is $10,000 for argument's sake.
I know that right
And then
now.
the challenge now is for you to make arrangement to pay. Right? So you can pay through the agents. The agents may have different means to allow you to pay them and for them to pay customs. What we are working on as well.
If I can just chip in here, you're saying pay the agent, and the agent handles the payment that goes to customs.
Right, they can handle the payment that goes to customs.
Not paying the agent, then have to go and pay customs.
No. So you can pay the agent, and the agent pays customs, right? What we are working on as well at customs is to expand the number of payment options that are available to you, the importer.
Right.
Now the agents have several options. They can pay online, etc., and we want to make some of those options available. It is still work in progress, right? But we want to get to the point, for example, we have been working on a payment application that would allow you to stay anywhere in the world and pay. The person who sent you the barrel could also pay once the TRN is on the declaration. A relative who has a debit card or a credit card could pay on your behalf, and the agent could also pay on your behalf. So that's what we're working on. So declaration is paid, right?
Right.
So the ship don't arrive yet, So the ship come in tomorrow.
Right.
So the ship arrives tomorrow, container is taken off, container taken to warehouse, goods taken out, goods scanned, placed in the warehouse.
Right.
Customs is then in a position to do the inspection at that point. So no longer do we have to wait 2 days, 3 days, 4 days for you to turn up. We do the inspection, and then your agent will call you and say, Mr. Henry, you can come and collect your goods. And that's all you're doing. The goods is inspected based on the declaration that you would have made.
Right.
And so we say to a person, that's the most important part of the process. Providing a accurate declaration, and for your agent to provide that accurate declaration, you have to give them complete information about what is in your shipment and what it costs. And then based on the data that we have seen in our existing process, in excess of 90% of declarations are correct. Where they are not correct, reassessment is necessary, but the vast majority of declarations are correct. And so when you use contactless clearance, no longer you'll have to come and sit and go through that long process and wait. Your agent will call you to provide information for the declaration. The agent will call you regarding payment. And the agent will call you to say, come and collect your stuff.
So our point of contact is my collection.
Yes.
That's mainly it. And I'm listening to this, and it excites me as someone who wants to bring things in. But how do the warehouse operators, what's their perspective on this?
You know, we have been piloting since early October, and we're several weeks into the pilot, and leading up to the pilot process, we had engagement with warehouse operators and some agents who were selected to participate in the pilot. And the reactions have been mixed, because it's a major change, right? Culturally, we're used to a situation where when the barrel come, you must be there because, let me put it out there, because you think the customs are going to thief your stuff. Okay. Right? That's the reality. Okay. My boss will watch this and say, Kingsley, I can't believe you said that. But that is the reality, right? that people think that. Right. But what we're saying to people, no, that's not the reality, right? Things go missing along the supply chain. Sometimes it goes missing before it gets to Jamaica. Oftentimes it goes missing before it comes to Jamaica. But what we have said to both operators, to agents and to importers, there are some safeguards.
Yes.
So we engage operators from earlier on out and say, look here, there are some security requirements that you must put in place. CCTV is critical.
Right. We have to be able to see the stuff.
We must be able to track the goods from you, offload it into the warehouse, through the inspection process and through the delivery process. Right. We have said to them, for example, with contactless clearance, that you must get to a point now where the people who are working inside the warehouse that are interacting with cargo must be vetted. They must be subjected to rigorous security background checks for the first time ever. Because people might think that is just cargo handlers and they're just lifting things and moving things.
But
so
you got
they
to know
shouldn't
who
be
you're working with.
You got to know who is in the space, who is interacting with cargo outside of the presence of agents and importers.
Sir Kingsley, I'm gonna break you right here. This is a fascinating conversation, and we are not done. The conversation with Mr. Henry continues on the other side of this break. We're talking about contactless clearing, cargo, importing, and making it work for everyone. Please stay with us. We are discussing the new contactless clearance process being undertaken by the Jamaica Customs Agency. Still in studio with us is Director of Cargo Imaging, Kingsley Henry, and you were on two things, Mr. Henry, that we do to ensure that the process is above board and trustworthy.
Yes, and so I was outlining to you the security requirements. So some additional requirements include, for example, security officers logging persons going into and out of the inspection space, and ensuring that those persons do not take bags or any means of conveyance into the space. That is critical. And also, the agency is also exploring the use of body cameras. That is something that is on the table. That is something that we are exploring. We're trying to go through the procurement process to find vendors and to finalize a policy relating to that. So we take it very seriously in terms of the security requirements that the operators must have in place to build the confidence of the agents, the custom brokers, and the importers about the integrity of the process. That is critical for us.
I was going to ask you about that because so much of this sounds not just as making it move faster, but also confidence building. So I'm getting that. So I'm ahead of the curve. I don't have any concerns about this. I want in. How do I become a part of this pilot?
Well, for the pilot process, we had selected agents that we utilize. So 2, 3, or 4 agents per warehouse in Kingston and Montego Bay. And we said to them, for the pilot process, which runs for 4 weeks, you should submit 25% of your declarations for non-commercial shipments as contactless clearance. We went further. The CEO had a vision and said, all right, why not include the door-to-door shipments? And so we said to all agents, you must submit door-to-door shipments for a period of 4 weeks as contactless clearance so that we can have the data point to figure out how well the system works and to make adjustments. But we are also, during the course of the weeks where the pilot is taking place, making an assessment to determine how do we leverage this over the Christmas season. Because, I mean, we've been getting dozens of calls and emails to say, hey, I shipped something. How can I get contactless clearance? I am disabled. How can I get contactless clearance? Look here, I just usually ask my boss for like 2 hours to go to the port, but usually it takes 4 to 6. How can I get contactless clearance? One of the things that we're considering over the Christmas season is to say to customers, do you want contactless clearance? Request it from your agent. And the facilities already exist at the warehouses to facilitate that.
Right.
The facilities exist to leverage this throughout the Christmas season for the benefit of our importing public.
So I need to essentially ask my agent.
Ask your agent.
If they are part of the pilot at the moment and see what they can do for me.
Yes.
All right, you have taken us through the integrity of the cargo. You have taken us through the reassuring process. And seeing that the new process is being done as a pilot, when does this graduate into
full implementation?
Yes.
Well, the goal that has been set for full implementation is April 1 for the non-commercial cargo. And thereafter, we'll go into phase 2, where we will examine the contactless clearance for commercial cargo. That one requires further engagement, particularly with the custom brokers and the persons who import commercial cargo. And then after that, in phase 3, we move to air cargo, right?
Yes.
So it's a plan to take us all the way, because one of the things that we are confident about, that this is the first world standard for customs inspection, right? Officers need to be able to do their inspection in a safe, secure environment, and the public need to be spared the hassle of customs inspection.
And perhaps I can ask you, no, I don't know if I can, but the data so far suggests that, hey, this is going well and we can scale.
The data suggests that it's going well. It's a new process, and so of course, and as a purpose of the pilot, you will face challenges, and we've been facing those challenges. But one of the things that we have been doing is engaging the participants in the pilot every single week. We have working group meetings, we have discussions outside of those meetings, and we have been learning and seeing how we can make improvements so that when we get around to full implementation, we are in a good space. But one of the things that will have to happen again is that we don't want to shock the system come April 1. So we may have a second pilot before April 1 to a more fulsome pilot to see exactly how the system will cope with greater volumes of contactless clearance.
What's the old adage? Measure twice, cut once. Measure twice, cut once. All right, so I know this is a burning question for many of our viewers. I'm going to ask it. More money?
No, absolutely not. So Customs has more than one mandate.
Right.
So border protection is a key one, right? And this for us is important in terms of border protection, because officers must, I'll say it again, must be able to do the inspection of cargo in a safe and sterile environment without undue influence and without favor. And this allows for that. Does it add to revenue? In no way. Government to get more revenue when there's more imports.
When I ship more, I can get my thing faster. Right.
So if contactless clearance encourages people to ship more, then it will mean more revenue. But the other mandate that we have is facilitation of trade, and we believe that this is an essential component in improving customs services to our importing public.
So I'm not paying more money.
Not paying more money to the government of Jamaica. No increase in taxes, nothing like that to make that process work.
It's wonderful to hear. So, we're almost at the end here. I want to know, how can customers get in touch with the JCA about contactless clearance, this initiative?
Well, they can email us at contactlessclearance.gov.jm, right? Or public.relations at jca.gov.jm, or they can telephone us at 876-922-5140. And my PR director reminded me that it goes up to 8 and not 9, right? And so that's contactless clearance at jca.gov.jm.
I know you're going to be fielding a lot of questions about Christmas 2022.
Yes.
But sounds like you're very ready for that.
We are ready for the questions, and we are ready to engage our stakeholders.
Wonderful. All right, there you have the facts about contactless clearing. I hope you cleared up some information about, what that means. I hope you were encouraged, and I hope that as we go forward, that we'll see a great deal more of this sort of reform just taking off in our customs space. So for more information, you may contact the Jamaica Customs Agency. I'm going to run those numbers again. 876-922-5140. You said it goes up to 8. Up to 8. So 876-922-5140 to 8. Their website at jacustoms.gov.jm, or send an email to quick.response@jca.gov.jm. This has been Get the Facts. Our guest has been Director of Cargo Imaging, Kingsley Henry. Thank you for watching. And until next time, I'm Theodore Henry. Take good care.
Well, quite informative. Wouldn't you agree? Because a lot of people don't like the hassle of having to go to customs and to clear and bill of lading and this and that. You don't want to do all of that. But if you do have an agent, make sure they are a reputable agent so you can literally leave things in their hands and they will be held accountable. But again, there are persons who are thinking of going home, but they have not been asking any questions. You don't just get up and go home. Ryan tells me that he will just go and say, whole dog. Yeah. But I don't know if that's going to work. I don't think so. But, call them up. One thing I like with the Jamaica Information Service, the JIS, they are an informative broadcasting entity in Jamaica. They don't miss anything. They don't. And they've been around for so many years. Customs have come a long way, A long way. Oh, you can go with your grip on your head. Is it Dulcimina? I saw where Tony was saying, Lady D, what you know about Epiphany nightclub? I know of it, never been inside, but I know of it. Lord. So, take the facts as I share them with you. Make your notes. And if you know of anyone who is going and you say, so you ask about so-and-so. They say, no, you need to. You have a TRN? No, you need to get one. Okay? I'm encouraging everybody. Get your facts together, man. What time is it? 7:34 p.m. Good evening, everyone. It's Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. And I'm connecting with you this evening, bringing you so much. The show is brought to you by Cooler Runnings, Jamaican Restaurant.
When you are hungry, come to Cooler Runnings Restaurant. Located at 1802 Nerid Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx, we specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cooler Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food.
Yes, and please ensure that you have your current documents. The little pink birth certificate, your birth certificate, that pink one, or at least that's the registration. Right? That you actually were born on the island, in some location of sorts. And then you have to get it changed. Some people still have the white one. They don't take that anymore. So if you have that lying around somewhere, even if you've become a citizen of the United States for some umpteen years now, when you go to do any business in Jamaica, and your birth certificate is required of you, you're going to have to produce that beautifully designed birth certificate that we have now. So please, that nice big one, please get it. And make sure you read everything on it. If you get it, ensure that you read it carefully. Your name is spelled correctly. Every detail, your date of birth, because you'll have to send it back to get it changed. So I'm just saying, please go into your documents drawer or your folder or your bag or under the bed, the mattress, but take it out and take a look at your documents. Your passport expire. A lot of you, when you're about to travel, you realize passport expire. Because you are so comfortable, and that's okay when you're in a place of comfort, right? But you need to ensure that your documents are valid. not expired. Just saying. My name is Lady D, Denise Gomez. Hello, welcome to Center Stage. You ready for some more music? Because we're winding down nicely, you know, man. So I gave you music, I gave you news, I gave you information, I gave you a little pep talk, and now I'm taking you to some more music. Which one do I have on the turntable here, Lady D? Here we go. I should go play out one evening. I have tune, you know. Lord, yes, we're back in the club now. And I'd like to go to the phone line. Good evening. How are you? Welcome to Center Stage.
Good evening. Lady, I'm trying to get your phone when and I cannot get you.
Well,
it bounces off with a minute.
Well, my dear,
I don't hear nothing because I'm not hearing it from the ear.
No, why?
I don't know what happened yesterday and I get nothing.
I
call linkage and no, I can't get nothing. And everybody I talk to them. So then try to get him and tell him about the something. But we're not getting it done here.
Alrighty, so let me reach out to him now once I hang up from you so that you can enjoy this program, the station in general.
Yes.
All right, darling. Good to hear you.
Okay.
Alrighty. That's my girl Hortense. You know, she gets very bent out of shape when she can't hear the radio. Let me assist her. Music for you?
It's
It's just an illusion. Could be that. And all this confusion. Could be that. It's just an illusion. Could be that. It's just an illusion. Could be that. And all this confusion. Could be that. It's just an illusion.
7:44 p.m. Good evening, everyone. It's my Disco Music Thursday, and I'm hoping that those of you who are tuned in are really, really enjoying it, because I want to play, as we would say, play up a storm. Anybody know that term? Because sometimes, you want to play up a storm. What exactly does that mean? We want to play up a storm. What that mean? Lord, we're too much. So good evening to you. If you're just joining me, it's my Disco Music Thursday. And yes, I'm having a good time here on the show. Do have some more music for you. So I'd like to say hi to everyone who is here, keeping my company at Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, www.caribbeanvibesradio.com. You're also keeping my company on Fit FM 96.7, FitFMJA.com, your life, your music. And if you're also on Touch FM Radio 90.1, but this is your host station, Linkage Radio 104.5, 101.7 FM. So I am now taking you to another selection that I think you will like. Yeah, I want to take you to, here we go. You ever see something and then it disappear on you, and that's the one you really, really want, and you're like, come on now, get it, find it. Yes, I need to find it. I'm going to find it for you because I know what I want. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if I can get this going for you. Here we go.
I said upside down, you're turning me. You're giving love instinctively. Round and round, you're turning me. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out. And round,
You know why I remember this song? So when I was younger and loving my music and dancing and all of that good stuff, one day my grandmother heard this one. Hear my grandmother, Lord of mercy, what a way him ring her out. Oh my God, Lord help me. Mama was the best. Mama said, what a way him ring her out.
Instinctively you give to me the love that I need. I cherish the moment with you. Respectfully I say to thee, I'm aware that you're cheating, but no one makes me feel like you do. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside.
Yes, Ryan.
And round, upside down, boy, you turn me inside out and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round, upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round, upside down. You turn me, you're giving love instinctively. Round and round, you're turning me. I say to thee respectfully, upside down, you're turning me. You're giving love instinctively. Around and around, you're turning me. I say to thee respectfully. I said upside down, you're turning me. You're giving love instinctively. Around and around, you're turning me. I say to thee respectfully. Upside down, you're turning me. You're giving love instinctively. Round and round, you're turning me. I say to thee respectfully. Upside down, you're turning me.
Make me shine just a little bit, just a little bit. Send my mind just a little bit, just a little bit. Keep me high, baby, just a little bit, just a little bit. Can we spend some time?
Well, I did mention Epiphany, Evil, but I didn't mention Turntable and The Rock. I figured you were a club gentleman.
Just a little bit. Can we spend some time?
I'm winding down nicely, wouldn't you say? So, you know, as I'm here dancing and enjoying the music, I had gone to a wedding years ago, say about 30-something years ago. And at that wedding reception, all they played were Grace Thrillers because they were Christians. All they played was Grace Thrillers. Nobody couldn't tap them foot to little disco or nothing, just Grace Thriller songs.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Maybe that's an idea for somebody. What do you think?
Can we spend some?
I don't know, Lady D, not in this day and age. Music, 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 music.
Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you.
I see you, you know, Evol.
Watching you.
It's Linkage Radio. Inside the Zone with yours truly, Lady D, Denise Gomez.
There you go, swaying, blowing my mind. You've got everything moving in time. God gave her beauty, she carries it well. I'm staring at your heart, baby, hoping you can tell. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. Hoping you can tell that I'm watching you. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. With the naked eye, baby, whoa. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. You're far away, but I can still see you clearly. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. Watching you. Love at first sight. Ooh, baby, you're blowing my mind. Ooh, I just got to let you know. Energy flowing. I said it feels so good. I gotta tell you, my name is Stevie. What's yours, baby? Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. I'm watching you and only you, baby. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. You're blowing my mind.
The girl looks just right to me. Ha! Combination smile, body, physique. Whoa. All the ladies I've seen are really fine, but baby, I'm watching you. You're right down my line. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, oh, baby. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. Ooh, you're right for me. You're right to the T, baby. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. What must I do to let you know I'm digging you? Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching you. Whoa. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by, watching
Music, music, music. I got another to go for you. I'm sure it's a while you all haven't heard some of these songs. Really. It's not the usual rotation that you hear. No, I do my research. And these are songs that I know.
Said a small boy once asked, when will I grow up? When will I see what grown-ups do see? In a fight to come of age, he would have to know the age to be recognized as one and not a mass. And Mama used to say, take your time, young man. And Mama used to say, don't you rush to get old.
I wonder who would wish they were young again and not rush.
Used to say, live your life. As the years were rushing by, he would cut down on his age. He would tell his girl of how it used to be, how his mommy passed away. But these lines she would say, and at the time he couldn't understand. Mama used to say, take your time, young man. Mama used to say, don't you rush to get old. Mama used to say, take it in your stride. Mama used to say, live your life. You're young, so young, don't hold on back. Do all you want to do. Now is the time for you to stride, for you to get better in what you are doing. Oh.
And so I'm winding down. Got one more selection for you. Then I'll be heading out of here. You notice I've filtered a little more music in the programming every now and again. We don't want to do monotony around here, do we? And so I'm winding down, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? I have one final selection for you. Oh, Lordy. I had to take you here. As we wind down another edition of Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. I hope you were connecting with me. I hope I informed you, entertained you.
You want to get down? Tell me. Get down on it. Get down on it.
Good old Cool and the Gang wrapping up.
Get down on it. Come on in.
Club is over, everybody. Yep. I'd like to thank my sponsor, Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx. Please stop by and support. And you can also call them 718-324-7484. Place your order.
I heard all the people saying, get down on it. Come on in. Get down on it. If you really want it, get down on it. You gotta feel it.
Thanks to my media partners.
Get down on it. Come on in. Get down on it. Baby. Get down on it.
Caribbean Vibes Radio Network.
I say people.
HFM Radio 90.1.
What you gonna do?
Fit 96.7.
On the groove.
People in Trelawney.
If you want your body to move.
How you doing?
Tell me, baby.
Winding down.
How you gonna do it if you really
Thanks to everyone for tuning in this evening. I had a good time. I hope you did too. You kept my company.
You won't take a chance by standing on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. 'Cause I heard all the people saying, get down on it. Get down on it.
So be good, everyone. I hope I'll be able to have a good weekend this weekend. Let me see, what do I have to do? I don't have any function going to this weekend. Last weekend I did.
What you gonna do?
But I'm sure I'll find something to do.
What you gonna do?
That's productive.
Get your back up off the wall.
So you know my weekend begins with you starting today because I'm not here on a Friday.
Come on in.
So please be safe. I aim to do the same.
You gotta feel it.
Blessings, everyone. I appreciate you.
Baby.
See you all on Saturday morning at 10
How you gonna do it if you really don't?
for the show called Saturday Morning Runnings.
Tell me, baby.
Mother-in-law drama.
You won't take a chance by standing on the wall. Get your back up.
Have a blessed evening, everyone.
Listen, baby.
I'm going up now. I'm going to Golong up.
Yeah.
I'm going to Guan up.
When you move.
Before they start switching me on my legs and I start skipping. I used to skip ya.
You show it as you move.
I recently shared a joke about the wig. You all got the wig joke, right? I shared it with a friend recently.
You gotta feel it.
It was so funny.
Down on it.
Blessings, everyone.
Come on in.
I'm out.
Baby. Get down on it. Get on it. Get down on it. Sha-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. What you gonna do? Do you wanna get down?
Oh, plead my cause, oh Jah. I don't know Juliet to represent for Linkage Radio 104.5 FM. I def them.
New York, I introduce the best ice cream factory located in Mount Vernon, 408 East Sanford Boulevard. Call and place your order at 914-699-1.